myself Sachin, and today we will discuss the useRef hook. First, we will understand the need for the useRef hook. A hook is a special function that lets us hook into the React features. We have a React useState hook for that, and it allows us to track the state in a function component. But its drawback is that it triggers a re-render every time updating its property value. So we need a different hook that doesn't trigger a re-render when we change the value. For that we have a useRef hook. A useRef hook is a React hook. It lets us reference a value that's not needed for rendering. It returns a mutable ref object with a single property current that can hold any value. The returned object persists for the full lifetime of the component. So it's unlike state variables. Updating the current property of a ref object doesn't trigger a re-render. So how to use it? The most common use of the useRef is to access the DOM element directly. By attaching a ref to an element, we can get a reference to it in our component's code. We can store any value in the current property of a ref object. Not just the DOM element, we can store timers, previous values, and other data that we need to persist across renders. So we go to its application. So we have a code for that. We have a useRef component for it, in which we have a const input ref, that's useRef, and we have provided null into it. So we have a handler function, and in the JSX part we have a input element. This is the input element, and then we have a button, focus the input. On click of that button, we have a handle button click. Handle button click is defined as input ref dot current dot focus. So whenever we give an input into the input, so we have a focus, and when we don't give the input, we just click the focus the input, we also have a focus in the input. So that's how we are catching this input field by defining the input ref. That's it for today. Thank you.